up in Door County. First big adventure for ice fishing for me this year. Going for whitefish, and have my new clam ice shack. I did put some skis on the bottom of it. Just went to St. Vinny's and picked up a set of downhill skis for $5 and bolted them to the bottom so it pulls real nice. There's plenty big enough to hold all my gear. Had all kinds of gear today. Had underwater camera, GPS, the whole works. Everything fits in there real nice. Auger can go across the back. But anyway, we're gonna try her for whitefish today. Let's see how we go. Pretty excited. We're on our own. That's my buddy Scrapper. He is kind enough to drill me a couple holes, and we're gonna give her heck. Here's the hole. We're shallow enough where we could sight fish, although I'll probably still put down my underwater camera. But right now, let's take a look down the hole. I'm gonna pull my clam over, and just like my other sight fishing videos, you need a black interior, or the darker the better, and you should be able to see right down the hole. And you can. We're up here in Door County, Wisconsin. Very clear water. So this is part of Lake Michigan. This is gonna be fun. We're trying for some big whitefish. Okay, for starters, I have a Swedish pimple set up with a couple pink gulps. I'm gonna give that a whirl on the main weight line. I also got a little dropper with a little bead and a single hook with I put a half waxworm on there. That's gonna be my starting rig. We'll see what happens. The Swedish pimples are gold and red. And I do have a little jig and rapala set up on my other line, so I'm using 3-pound test. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I just set up the underwater camera. Water's beautiful, nice and clear. Get a hell of a nice view. If I start seeing some good fish down there and stuff, I'll turn on the recorder and actually record. I have my contour camera right on the line along with my Markham camera, where I can get some really nice underwater views. But I don't want to waste my battery or anything until I get some fish around, so we'll check it out.
Not a big one, but he hit right away.
Buddy Scrapper, first one, well, us two, the first one to throw one on the ice. Nice one. Good eats there, buddy. Story.
Came in right away. First thing he did,
yeah,
bang, right on the bait. As soon as I saw him, I jigged it a couple times, brought it up, and he followed it right up and sucked it right in.
Cool. Size 2.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's a pretty tiny one.
Yeah, that's a size 2. Okay, nice.
Full hammered. If you need one, let me know.
I actually have some.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, he came in as soon as he saw it. He was all over it.
Awesome. Good job, buddy.
Good shot of my ceiling fan.
Oh yeah, pretty nice.
Keeps my holes clear in really cold weather like 2 days ago.
You won't need it today.
No, it's a little hot in here. I gotta take my jacket off.
Okay. Scrapper's kicking my ass. He's got 3, so I made a major move and sucked up my pride and moved closer to Scrapper.
Hey, sometimes you're in the wrong spot, sometimes you're in the right spot. I just got lucky and set up right.
Yeah, actually I put my underwater camera down, I saw a fish right away, so I know at least there's some fish now where I'm at. Well, you know, Scrapper did drill my holes for me, so I'm wondering if there's...
Thanks a lot,
yeah,
you jerk.
I'm wondering if there's little ulterior motives there. I'll set Nick over here, and I'll just come over here.
In a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah. So now I know how Scrapper operates, but he's definitely catching some fish. I got some catching up to do. I'm way over there. Okay, I'm set up on a new location. I'm a lot closer to where my buddy Scrapper John is set up. I've already seen fish on the camera, so I'm feeling a lot better about this spot. It is a little deeper. It's my camera said it was 18 feet deep here, so I did see some on the camera, so I'm already excited. You know, if you're fishing somewhere and you don't see any, move. You know, obviously you got to move. Location, location, location. Have one coming in. Oh, he swam by. Okay, there's a couple of them around. Oh, here comes one. I gotta figure out what they want. I know there's fish in the area. I've been seeing them, so I'm gonna go turn on my recording camera so you guys can see it in live action. Try just one of my ice fishing jigs with a little gulp minnow on there. This is actually just one of my bluegill rigs, 2-pound test, so let's see how we do. It'll be fun if I get one of those big slobs on this little setup. Now this is a light setup, so it's lightweight, so it doesn't have like when I use the Swedish pimple, it doesn't have the fast moving. This is a lot slower action, but let's see, the fish might like the slower action today. We'll find out. What's going on? Just repositioned my camera. I'm not sure if I'm getting any video on this or not. I got my camera set up to film on my chest. Alright, first one. up in the hole. Get them with the tongs. Alright. 2014 first whitefish for No Fish Nick. Awesome. Got him on a 1-inch gulp minnow on a bluegill jig. So it worked. I'm gonna stick with that jig. It works well for the shallow water. What I do is I gill them so they bleed out, and that way the meat's just pure white and beautiful. Great eating. One of the whitefish is great table fare. I actually just like to microwave them on half power and with some butter and spices, and that's all you need. Poor man's lobster, baby. Awesome. Another new item for me this year is this Striker Predator ice fishing suit. Even has little rags built right in for wiping your hands. I really like the suit. It's a floater, so it's safe. If you did happen to go down, it feels good knowing that that the suit will actually float, help you stay afloat on the water. One of the big sellers, main reason I bought it. But not only does it float, this thing is so functional. It's by far the best ice suit I ever had. I had one looking down there. Couldn't get him to bite. He was interested though. Ah, okay, getting frustrated. Fish, but I think my camera's spooking them because I see them coming and stuff, and then I can see them turning around. So I'm gonna pull my camera and go to sight fishing. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow. I got one fish. I had some other ones that I should have caught and I did not. So it's a learning experience. So tomorrow I'll have to try to regroup and do the best I can tomorrow. And that's it. No Fish Nick out. Okay, today's Saturday. Yesterday we wound up with 6 whitefish. Scrapper John caught 5. I only caught the 1. They were just really spooky. It was a tough day. Not sure, I had plenty of opportunities, but playing with my cameras and stuff, I just wound up with the 1. I came out a little farther today. I'm in 30 feet. John's back in the same area as yesterday, and he already put 2 on the ice. I'm trying my luck. I'm going to do less camera work today and more focusing on actually catching some fish. So we'll see how we do. I'm actually starting to get a pattern. I'm out in 30 feet of water. I started using the little jig and rapala that my nephew gave me for Christmas. Thank you, Cole. That little jig and rapala has been very good to me this year. I did put a full waxworm on the treble hook, and got 2 fish. There's one outside the shack on the ice, and this one here, and I'm going to try to keep getting more. I've been out on this spot for quite a while. I haven't seen a single fish in over an hour, so I'm thinking of moving back in by Scrapper John into shallower water. It's getting dark out, or it's dusk right now. I started using my LCD locator. That's my jig down my bottom. That's it for us for today. I wound up catching 3 right before dark here on a bluegill jig. Just white jig head. It's like a 64th ounce or something. With a waxworm threaded over it, and I'd put it down there and use the LCD locator, and they'd come in and it was just like bluegill fishing. I'd slowly pull it up and they'd pop it. So I just iced 3 of them. So I'm pretty happy. That gives me a total of 5, and I think Scrappers caught 9. So it turned out to be a pretty good day. We had to really work for them, but they're out there, fresh. Time to wrap her up and head her home. No fish, Nick. Adventure number 3 for the season is done. Put me on some fish. Totally appreciate it. Look at, he caught himself a nice mess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and I got wound up with 5. So thanks, buddy.
Kind of like my boat, one shy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I wish fishing was better, but the game warden said that we were top leaders today, so.
Yeah, we got checked by the warden, and he said so far we were doing better than everyone he's checked. But Sand Bay area was still.
Yeah.
He was heading that way yet. I'm sure there's people that did better than us, but man, it was a good day. We got some fish, and we learned a couple things. That's the main thing.
Yeah, big time.
First trip of the year.
There's a nighttime bite actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is really
right before
cool.
dark, he had a nice little flurry.
Yeah, I like that. I like fishing in the dark.
Yep, look at that little light he's got. That's pretty handy.
Yeah.
For your ice
got
shack,
that
huh?
from my good buddy Nick. It works out awesome. I can see everything.
Yep, I got that from Fleet Farm.
Yeah.
There's just a little reading light. I thought, man, that'd work out well in the shanty. And it did. I was using mine a lot.
Yeah, you forgot the disclaimer.
What's that?
Forgot the disclaimer for Fleet Farm.
Oh.
I'm not affiliated with Fleet Farm, nor do I work for them.
There you go. Okay. No fish, Nick, out.